Devin, what guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
What the hell? Diggs.
Why Diggs?
Man, no. We're going to leave it like that.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
Oh, Stefon Diggs.
Least I should date my sister, Diggs. 100%.
Diggs is the guy I definitely would not let date my sister. You've heard the reasons why.
When Cardi B confirmed her pregnancy with NFL star Stefon Diggs, fans thought it was just another celebrity headline. A superstar rapper and a high-profile football player starting a family together. It sounds glamorous, right? But the story didn't stop there. What came next left even the most loyal Cardi supporters questioning whether she had just walked into the messiest situation of her entire career. Cardi made the big reveal during an interview with Gayle King.
The latest rumor about you is that you are having a baby.
Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefon Diggs.
On the surface, she seemed happy, smiling, and sharing her excitement about becoming a mother again. But for anyone paying close attention, there was something different about her tone. It wasn't the bold, confident Cardi we're used to. Instead, her words felt cautious, almost timid, like she was holding something back. Fans immediately noticed her demeanor and speculation began to swirl. Was she hiding something? Was this pregnancy really the joyful moment it appeared to be? Or was there a storm brewing behind the scenes? And the timing didn't help either. Remember, it wasn't that long ago that Cardi was making headlines for her separation from Offset. After years of drama, cheating scandals, and a messy back-and-forth marriage, she finally decided to walk away. So for many people, hearing that she was already pregnant again, this time with someone new, wasn't just shocking, it was confusing. But while the announcement itself had the internet buzzing, the real shock came when people started digging into Stefon Diggs' personal life.
That is with a girl. She's a couple months pregnant. She's in New York. Just got word from a very credible source that there's a girl that he's been courting for quite some time. He sent her Mother's Day gifts, sent her watches and shit on Valentine's Day and everything like that. But now she is now pregnant with babies. This is her Instagram. And so right now he's got 3 babies on the way and just had one born like 3 months ago. And he still lives with the baby mother that had the baby.
And let's just say the headlines only got darker from there. Not long after Cardi's announcement, a model named Lord Giselle stepped forward with a claim that would throw gasoline on the fire. She said Diggs was the father of her baby girl, who had been born earlier in the year. And this wasn't just a rumor. She was serious enough to bring the matter to court. Diggs didn't simply roll over and accept it, though. He fired back, saying he wasn't certain the child was his and requested DNA testing. The court agreed and ordered both sides to take the test. But here's where things get even murkier. Months later, no results have been made public. Did the test happen? Is he the father? No one knows for sure. But one thing was clear. This wasn't just about one baby. Rumors began piling up fast, and the picture that emerged shocked fans. Sources claimed that within just a single year, Diggs had allegedly fathered children with multiple women. We're not talking 1 or 2. Try 4 different women, all in overlapping timelines. One woman reportedly gave birth to twins. Another had a baby just months ago. And yet another was spotted pregnant and claiming Diggs was the father as well. Add Cardi to the list, and suddenly the story becomes almost unbelievable. In the span of just 1 year, Diggs went from having 1 daughter to potentially having 6 children with 5 different women. It sounds like the plot of a soap opera, except this is real life.
So she was getting some work done, beautifying herself. She was talking, and she was with child, not showing too much, but she's far along to where it's illegal to abort a baby. She is just a few months with a child, and allegedly Stefon Diggs is her baby daddy.
And Cardi is now tied directly to it. And if you think the chaos stops there, think again. A video clip resurfaced that made fans look at Diggs even more suspiciously. In the clip, reporters asked several of his teammates a simple question. Which player on this team would you least want to date your sister? The answers were unanimous. Every single one of them said the same name, Stefon Diggs. They didn't laugh it off or hesitate. They just kept repeating his name like it was obvious. And while Diggs tried to play it off with jokes, the damage was done. Fans now had a whole new reason to question his character. If the people who know him best are warning against dating him, what does that say for Cardi? The deeper you look, the more complicated Cardi's situation appears. For one, she's still legally married. Her divorce from Offset has been dragging on, and technically she wasn't even officially free when this pregnancy became public. Even more surprising, Cardi admitted that her parents didn't even know she was pregnant until after the news broke. Think about that for a second. This wasn't just hidden from the world, it was hidden from her own family. Why? Many fans believe it's because she wasn't proud of the situation. Speculation grew that Stefon Diggs wasn't supposed to be anything serious. Maybe he was just a rebound, a short-term distraction after years of heartbreak. But that good time turned into a long time the moment a baby was involved. And while some fans argued that Cardi could handle it, after all, she's rich, successful, and more than capable of raising another child, others pushed back. Because money doesn't buy peace. Children need stability, and Stefon Diggs' world right now looks anything but stable. So while Cardi's story feels like it's spiraling into more drama, another couple has been making headlines for the complete opposite reason. Instead of chaos, they've chosen quiet. Instead of mess, they've chosen mystery. Earlier this year, photos surfaced that got people talking. Karrueche Tran, best known for her modeling career and very public relationships, was spotted at the side of NFL legend Deion Sanders during one of the scariest moments of his life, his cancer treatment. She wasn't just casually present. She was by his hospital bed, holding his hand, crying, supporting him every step of the way. It wasn't the kind of thing you do for just a friend. Fans immediately began speculating that something deeper was happening between them. When reporters asked Deion about it directly, he dodged in the most classic way possible, pretending his phone connection was breaking up and hanging up the call. It was playful, but it also left people with more questions than answers. Meanwhile, Karrueche herself admitted she was dating someone but refused to name names. That silence only added more fuel to the fire. But then came the real clue, a ring. Karrueche started showing up everywhere with a diamond ring on her left hand. Red carpets, events, casual outings. It didn't matter where she went, the ring was always there. And this wasn't just any ring. Fans immediately noticed it looked like the kind you'd expect after a wedding, not just an engagement. Sources close to the situation whispered that Deion and Karrueche may have already tied the knot in a secret ceremony. And honestly, it made sense. Both had been burned before by public relationships. Deion has been married twice, both ending in very messy divorces. Karrueche's past with Chris Brown was turbulent and played out under the spotlight. If they wanted to protect this relationship, secrecy was the smartest move. But of course, the internet had something else to talk about: the age gap. Deion is 58, Karrueche is 37. That's a 21-year difference. Social media didn't hold back, with jokes flying about dating the grandpa, not the daddy. But for others, the age difference wasn't the real story. What stood out was the bond formed during Deion's health scare. Sometimes it takes a life-threatening moment to realize who really belongs by your side, and Karrueche was there when it mattered most. So here we are with two love stories unfolding in the spotlight, each taking completely different paths. On one side, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, a relationship already drowning in controversy, rumors, and uncertainty. On the other, quiet, private, and possibly already sealed with vows the world doesn't even know about. One story feels like it's built on chaos, the other on healing. And it leaves us with one big question: which one do you think will actually stand the test of time?
I'm so scared for Cardi B, y'all, because every time I see Stefon Diggs, all I can think about is that video of the interviewer asking all of his teammates, who on the team would you least like to date your sister? And every last one of them said him. When it comes to the dating world, do you know what kind of scary creatures are crawling around in an NFL locker room? And every last one of them agreed that you were the one they'd least like to date their sister? Oh, hell no. Let's go back to COVID. Get 6 feet back.
Cardi B announced that she's pregnant by her boyfriend, NFL player Stefon Diggs. They got together last October 2024, and she's pregnant now. And he allegedly welcomed the baby in April of 2025 of this year, and she has a 1-year-old, and she's still legally married, okay? I say that to say this. It's okay to be single, y'all. It's okay to spend time by yourself and love yourself. I think that Cardi's embarrassed. I don't think she was planning on having a baby. You could tell by the interview that her demeanor is timid. She even said herself that her parents didn't even know that she was pregnant. Like, why are you hiding to not just the world, but to your own parents that you're pregnant? It's because you're not proud of it. You could tell that Stefon was not supposed to be long term. He was supposed to just be a good time, but that good time turned into a long time because now there's a baby involved. And people are saying that they're happy for Cardi because, yeah, she's pregnant with her 4th kid, but she has the money for it. She could take care of 4 kids. And my thing is, I hate when people say that because money's not the only proponent when it comes to raising a child. Children need peace. We know how Cardi is. Okay, shit may be sweet now, but shit's not gonna be sweet no more when that baby comes. Let's be so for real. True colors will be shown when the baby comes. Everyone that has a child knows that that's how it goes, including Cardi, because she's had several kids by the man that she's divorcing. And people are saying that Cardi's healed from Offset and that she's good now. But my thing is, how can you be healed but you're dealing with someone that allegedly had a baby this year? Make it make sense. No truly healed woman is going to be dealing with a man that would have headlines like this, and then now her name is attached to it because that's her baby daddy. It's okay to take the time to be by yourself. Being by yourself is the best peace in the world, let me tell you. And to truly take the time out to heal, not just for you, but for your kids, for your family. Because call me that so Raven, but the same way Cardi would air out Offset, she gonna do that same thing to Stefon after that baby come. How much you wanna bet?